there's an enormous amount of energy that this takes, and he really has held up remarkably through this long visit. I frankly didn't think the Holy Father would hold up well after D.C., given the grueling nature of Cuba and how he was hobbling then as a result of his sciatica. He bounced back and continued on, energized. The Holy Father has changed this country, Ed Sweeney says, with his presence as the Vicar of Christ. Let's pray that this change is lasting. He's still not up that stair yet. He is spending every last moment squeezing out all these last moments here in America, and he seems to have enjoyed the visit immensely.
So many people, when they get the Pope, when they get to see the Pope, they ask to pray for their different intentions. Right. They thank him for the blessing they receive. It's a good reminder. The Roman Pontiff, in addition to being this figure of such importance in terms of the world and the Church, he's also a parish priest at heart. And when every priest is ordained, their great love is to serve God's people and to promote the mission of the Church. He continues to do that, not only as our leader in the faith, but also as a loving and caring parish priest.
Two quick observations here. There's Joe Biden at the end of the walkway, Jill and Joe Biden, and apparently they had a private conversation. That's what the lull was in the program, and we saw the caravan pull up, but no fiat.
So they'll be the last ones that he talks to on American soil.
Correct. Maybe Joe Biden heard his fiat tonight. He'll give his fiat and run for the presidency. We shall see. This is a good one. Bill Blevins. Raymond, do you know of a book about the Swiss Guard? Sounds like a setup,
That's
Robert
a
Royal.
Setup, Raymond.
As the Pope climbs the stairs, Robert Royal wrote a marvelous book on the 500th anniversary, right?
Yes.
Of the Swiss Guard.
It's called The Pope's Army.
Yes. And I love it in that it's comprehensive and accessible. In fact, my sons have read it. There he is.
There he is.
Waving goodbye, offering a final blessing. And Pope Francis bids adieu, says goodbye to the United States of America. A tremendous visit, a victory in so many ways, as some of the young people have pointed out. He lit up social media as well for millennials. No small task. And they'll close the door on that American Airlines jet, and the Holy Father will be whisked back to Rome.
Big old jet airliner. Yeah. Carry me to my home.
Going on a jet plane. Don't know if he'll come back again. We're going to do these dueling lyrics all night, and we'll be in the lounge till midnight.
And I want it known with our audience that I'm going to have to endure it. So.
Yeah, you see, this is what happens when you do 9 straight days of 12-hour days. Things start getting a little looser. Thank you for the entire papal posse for all your coverage during the Holy Father's visit. Wonderful insight, says Mary Jo. My son from Toledo was near the Jumbotron while we, his parents, were watching the Pope from India. So this is what I love. That's a great way to end our coverage, because what it does is reiterate, underscore the intention, our intention in this coverage throughout. Mother Angelica's mission was always to allow the whole world, particularly the family at large, to look in on the Holy Father no matter where he travels, particularly when he comes here to the United States. A final glance, Archbishop Charles Chaput looking up at that American airliner as the door is about to close and the Holy Father will make his way to Rome. You see the insignia on the side of the aircraft, the Holy Father's coat of arms. And that's it, the door closes. One more handshake, and it'll all be over. And as that door closes, we will close out our coverage. And that concludes this historic visit to the United States of Pope Francis. I hope you've enjoyed it as much as we have in bringing it to you, and my papal posse. I don't know how I could have done it without you, Robert Royal.
Always a pleasure.
Thank you. This was a real
Raymond,
joy.
thank you for the great job
Father
you did in
Jerry,
keeping
well,
us